Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're listening to The Financially Savvy Chick. I am Tamar. Today's video, I want to talk about why Biden cannot forgive student loan debt. Many people are under the impression that student loans are going to be forgiven. Here's why Biden cannot forgive student loan debt. I don't know why people think that the President of the United States has the power to forgive debt. He doesn't. He doesn't have that power. It has to come from Congress, and I don't believe they're going to do it. Okay, because that would add a huge amount of debt back into the economy, and I don't think it's right to make everyday hardworking taxpayers pay for someone else going to college. I paid off my student loans. You should pay for your own as well. So Biden obviously didn't get the memo. He planned to bail out up to $20,000 of student loans per borrower. This is what he's proceeding to do in legal documents. To hold the Biden administration accountable for this illegal executive overreach, Job Creators Network Foundation's legal action, they filed a lawsuit. There's two students who are in debt, who have college debt. They filed a lawsuit, okay, because the lawsuit, it blocks the counterproductive, and they don't meet the criteria for their debt to be forgiven. They weren't given the opportunity to voice their opinion publicly as to why, or how, or what guidelines he's using to make that determination whether or not they qualify. And so they're like, okay, well, how was that right? Like, normally when a policy is put forth, the public has the public has to be informed so they can make an informed decision. Well, this is not being done. Biden is kind of doing a workaround, doing whatever he want to do, kind of what all of them been doing for the past. Anyway, so the Jobs Creators Network, they're working to block the counterproductive, inflationary, and unfair student loan bailout from taking effect. The lawsuit argues that the Department of Education has flagrantly violated the Administrative Procedure Act's notice and commitment requirements by crafting a massive and arbitrary debt jubilee behind closed doors. As I stated, there are two former students who initiated the lawsuit because their perspectives were ignored. The program arbitrarily chooses who is in, who is out, and how much those in the program get. Taxpayers shouldn't have to pay for this, okay? College endowments should. College perpetrators must be held accountable. Like I said, who wants to pay for someone else's debt? Now, the real issue, it starts with reversing runaway college tuition. This is the root cause for the student loan problem. College debt levels will not return to today's levels within the next 5 years. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, inflation is off the chain. The Fed's going to continue to raise rates, and it's not going to get any better. Between 2008, 2009, 2020, and 2021, colleges have become very greedy and unaccountable. They've raised tuition by 54%. Now, keep in mind, 26% of that is from inflation. College tuition increased faster than healthcare costs, believe it or not. I think college is overrated personally. But tuition funds have been used to fund worthless services and programs like 5-star amenities, athletic coach salaries, 7-figure salaries for the presidents to be paid, and so forth. But see, you guys are not going to, the public's not going to be told that. Everybody's just thinking, oh, give this person a break. They can't afford it. Okay, you made that decision to go to college. I don't think it's a good idea to go to college as soon as you graduate high school, because you really aren't sure what you want to do anyway. And then you're kind of being forced to hurry up go to college and take on all that debt. Some people graduate with degrees that they don't even have jobs in that field. Does that make any sense? Policymakers need to fix the college debt crisis by involving the government less. More government means more problems. We all know that. The bailout will worsen inflation at the worst possible time because, like I was saying, it's going to inject about $426 billion into the economy. And this is based off an article done by urldefense.proofpoint.com. The Fed's efforts to reduce runaway prices have failed due to the bailout. It's only right to pay for your student loans. Biden is pursuing to carry out this student loan debt bailout plan, which is crazy, if you ask me. All you have to do is go to the loan forgiveness application website and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just not right to make someone else pay for your debt, for your student loans. A lot of people who paid off their loans are not going to be giving back their money. So how was that right? How is that just? And I think this is a distraction. This could be a distraction from these people just to take people's minds off of the real issues at hand, which is that millions of people are about to lose their job. Food harvested from this year is going to be scarce come 2023. And the Federal Reserve has failed not just the American people, but the world. And so, in that lawsuit, the plaintiffs gave examples of how the program arbitrarily chooses who's going to get aid or not. But the courts have ruled the APA's requirements is vital to ensure that unelected administrators who are not directly accountable to the populace are forced to justify their quasi-legislative rulemaking before an informed and skeptical public. The APA provides a critical check on the dangers of arbitrariness and irrationality in the formation of rules. Biden has been just doing whatever he want to do, bypassing Congress, passing all these executive orders from day one. He's pretty much undone everything Trump put in place. Everybody is going to have to take responsibility for their personal finances, because the stock market is going to correct itself eventually. And if you're not prepared, and if you're not making necessary sacrifices right now, you will suffer. There is no way around this. It's wise to invest your money in tangible assets. It's wise to cut back on spending. It will be a wise idea to install a wood burning stove in your home if you're able. If you're in an apartment, I understand you may not be able to do that. I have seen some apartments that have wood burning stoves unless they took them out. Because see, the government wants you to pay for everything. Placing meters on people's wells to make them pay for the water because they place water on the stock market, which is crazy. It's like there's no way to get around the government when it comes to your personal finances. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video, like it and share.